Today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of stress. Stress is a normal part of life. It's a reaction to perceived threats or challenges that can be either short-term or long-term. Short-term stress can actually be motivating and help you perform better. Long-term chronic stress is harmful physically and mentally. So we want to find ways to reduce it. I'm going to break down my tips into lifestyle and self-care strategies, mental and emotional strategies, and social and practical strategies. But first, let's start with exercise regularly. Exercise has a huge impact on stress levels. Studies show that exercise releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. It also reduces muscle tension and lowers blood pressure and heart rate, which are elevated during times of stress. Some options for exercise include brisk walking for 30 minutes most days of the week, practicing yoga, which includes physical poses, breathing exercises, and meditation, or any other type of physical activity that you enjoy. Another important lifestyle strategy is eat healthy. When we are stressed out, we may turn to junk food for comfort. But this can actually make us feel worse in the long run. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein can help stabilize our mood and improve our overall well-being. Limit caffeine and sugar intake because these can worsen anxiety symptoms and disrupt sleep. Another important lifestyle change is getting enough sleep. During stressful times, we may lose sleep over our worries, but ironically, lack of sleep can make us more anxious. Try to maintain a consistent sleep routine and aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Now let's move on to some mental and emotional strategies. And the first one is practice relaxation. When we are stressed, our body goes into a fight or flight response. We start breathing faster. Our heart rate goes up and our muscles tense up. Learning how to relax the body can interrupt this cycle and bring down stress levels. This can be done through deep breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, mindfulness, progressive muscle relaxation, where you tense and then relax different muscle groups. You could even practice a hobby like knitting or crocheting, which has been shown to lower cortisol levels. Another mental strategy is spend time in nature. Spending time outdoors has been shown to reduce stress levels and improve mood. Go for a walk in the park or hike in the woods. Even just sitting outside can be relaxing. Nature has a calming effect that can help take your mind off your worries. And this brings me to my next point. Shift your perspective. When we are stressed, we tend to focus on the negative. We may dwell on past mistakes or worry about future possibilities. Practicing gratitude by focusing on the positive aspects of your life can help shift your perspective and reduce stress levels. Keep a gratitude journal where you write down things you're grateful for each day. My next tip is find humor in everyday life. Humor is a great stress reliever. It can help us cope with difficult situations and bounce back from setbacks. Watch a funny movie or TV show, spend time with friends who make you laugh, or even try humor journaling where you write about funny experiences. The next two tips involve limiting things. The first is journaling. Journaling can be an effective way to process your thoughts and feelings when you're stressed out. Writing can help you express emotions you might not otherwise be able to put into words. You can write about your experiences, your feelings, and even set goals for yourself. There are many different types of journaling. You can look up bullet journaling, gratitude journaling, or even humor journaling. Another thing to limit is screen time, especially before bed. The blue light emitted from screens can interfere with your sleep. Try to avoid using screens for at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, read a book or take a warm bath. Now let's move on to social and practical strategies. Connect with loved ones. Talking to someone you trust about your stress can be helpful. Reach out to family or friends for emotional support or even join a support group. Social support has been shown to buffer the negative effects of stress. Another tip is improved time management and organization. When we are feeling overwhelmed and stressed, it's easy to fall behind on tasks and responsibilities. Improving your time management skills and staying organized can help you feel more in control of your life and reduce stress levels. Make to-do lists, prioritize tasks, and use calendars or planners to stay on top of your schedule. Set boundaries and learn to say no. Taking on too much can contribute to stress and burnout. Learn to say no to new requests when you're already feeling overwhelmed, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Prioritize self-care and make time for hobbies and activities that you enjoy. Taking breaks and engaging in activities you love can help you relax and recharge. And lastly, when to seek professional help. If you're struggling to manage your stress levels, don't hesitate to contact your doctor or a mental health professional. They can provide you with additional resources and support. Just reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Also, I want to mention that chronic stress has serious health implications. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can increase your risk of developing anxiety and depression. It weakens your immune system and increases your risk of cardiovascular disease, specifically heart disease. So it's important to find healthy ways to manage your stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which over time can lead to weight gain. Weight gain in turn leads to insulin resistance and raises your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Stress also affects digestion and can lead to irritable bowel syndrome or worsen existing IBS symptoms. Stress can affect sexual desire and function in men and women. In men, it can cause erectile dysfunction. In women, it can lead to anorgasmia or pain with penetration. Okay, those are my tips on how to get rid of stress. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Also check out this playlist on mental health and wellness tips. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.